Hey everyone, Zero Jada here with the XBLA Fans channel. Here you go, quick taste of Inertial Drift, which is essentially Initial D, the game. It's all about drifting. There's actually an entire dedicated stick. The right stick is dedicated to drifting. And I'm in love with this game. If you watch past videos, you'll probably know that I'm not the biggest racing fan. I could never really get into Forza. Even the kart racing games that I kind of enjoyed, I was never super into. When playing Forza and stuff like that, I could like, this car's faster than the other, and that's the only thing I could really tell. In this game, I can actually tell or even feel the differences between the vehicles. I've noticeably gotten better as I've raced, and I've very, very much enjoyed this. There's a story mode, which is following these 4 people through different races. There's only 4 courses. You can do them in reverse, though, and they have their different modes to them, like endurance mode, which is getting to checkpoints before the time runs out, time trials, ghost races, rival races, and stuff like that. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've finished one of the story modes, and I've started another one. Challenge modes is a specific car, specific challenge, do that challenge. Arcade mode is where you kind of set up your own thing, which I'll be showing off. Grand Prix, and of course you have your split screen and online. Let's go ahead and do the arcade here. So what's going to be maybe just a normal lakeside loop might be good to kind of show this off. So this is the one I like the most, the Pterodart. Very good drifting car. This one right here, the Code Gecko, is another one I've kind of used. This one, if I'm remembering right, doesn't really like to drift unless you hit out until you let go of the brake, if I'm remembering right. I haven't done this one yet. I think this one's a little drifty. And then there's somewhere in here is the Initial D car. I may not have unlocked it quite yet, but we're going to use the Pterodart. It's not the fastest, but it's a pretty good drifter. So as you see on the at the bottom there, those are my drifty bars. So they're 2 different, like I said before, you can use the right stick to drift. So I'm kind of, as I want, the ways I want to turn. There we go. So I think that's my ghost ahead. That might be my ghost. Whoop, boop. There's no nitros or anything like that. It's just go. So there's 2 levels of drift. There's this kind of like, and then there's like throwing your back out kind of drift. One of these courses I did 10 laps for an achievement, and I got really good. I could actually complete it in under a minute. Here we go. I wish the music was a little more Eurobeaty to kind of fit in with the Initial D. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating about the Initial D part. There are Initial D references in the achievements. Like, I have been in this place before, sort of achievement names. See, now I've gotten into there we go. I've gotten into a line, and I may need to get out of it. We'll try a different car after this. I'm more of a fan of the sort of drifty cars and not the fast ones. There we go. I love how you just can throw your wheels out. There we go. This is what we wanted. We might try the one that I've had a little bit of experience on and do this course again. But I'm so much in love with this game. There it goes. You get the idea. We're going to finish the event. So let's do a practice, and let's use the Code Gecko. I think this is the one I was thinking about earlier. Oh yeah, okay. So it doesn't really want to drift, so you want to kind of, I believe, touch the inside so you don't kind of lose it here. But if you hit the brake while drifting, then it gets wild. There it goes. And of course, like I said before, I have noticeably gotten better. I've noticed myself just watching my ghosts, like just cruise by my ghosts as I get better. It's a great feeling. There we go. And of course, the different courses have like wild turns and stuff like that. This actually might be the car that I got less than a minute on this for. Now we got a running start. Let's go. I think I'm doing better. I don't see my ghost, or maybe I just haven't gotten a ghost yet. There we go. Keep on going. I mean, it's so simple, but so fulfilling. I should not have done that big of a drift. And some of them, if you throw your back out too much while drifting, you spin. I've definitely beaten my record. There it goes. Oh, my ghost scared me. Got really confused there for a second. All right, but you get the idea. Let's go take a peek at another course and maybe use a different car. I remember this one was pretty fun. The descriptions they give of the vehicles are pretty good and pretty spot on. I believe the one that they told about her that you really got to unsettle it to drift. Ghost battle is what you just saw. You're racing a ghost. Time attack is you're trying to get the best score. Race is a race. Duel is you're going against one other person's styles for like you're getting as many points as you can. And endurance is you're essentially trying to get to the next checkpoint before you run out of points, and you're going as long as you can. So I think the Venom Bullet is one of the newer ones I unlocked. So let's try that and see how that kind of feels. Okay, I think this is oh boy, does not want to. Yeah, this is not a drift baby. There it is. Oh boy. This one really likes to whip it out. Kind of into it. Much faster than the dart. Okay, so that's the what this one likes to do. So you whip it out first, and then you can kind of get into the second stage of drifting from there. There we go. Ow. Took that too hard. But yeah, like, I can't say it enough times. You can ask, a lot of people who know me probably know I'm not a big racing fan. Again, love this. It's like one of the few games I have, racing game, or the only racing game where I've actually noticed the difference between the cars. Noticed myself getting better. It's amazing to play. Actually, when I was playing it earlier, I was playing the Inertial D soundtrack, and it fits perfectly. It's amazing. There we go. Like, I hope we see more games like this from the developer. I would totally play them. But, like, this might be, like, the first ever racing game that I'm like, no, go get it. This has to be played. I actually meant to make this video a lot sooner, but I got just caught up drifting. All right, let's see if I can't refine my, my thing. And of course, you will drift closer if you are holding the left stick as well. Oh no! Let go of the stick. I mean, you can. This one wants to drift, But it is, boy, I'm not doing well. Like, again, talking and playing, not easy. I got that turn, though. That was a good turn. Nope. But like now in my head, I'm even like just planning, like I gotta get closer to that curb. When you're doing the style thing, you're actually getting points for like kind of grinding. As long as it's not a full crash, you're getting points. All right, let's see if we can't. So when you do the full super drift, you lose a ton of speed. But you can make it back during the tiny drift. I don't think there's a word for it. I like to call it the tiny drift, like this little guy here, or when you're not whipping your tail out. That was real good. I was real close to that corner too. New record too. Well, I think you all get the idea. I love this game. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA fans channel. I would highly recommend this game to racing fans. Even if you are not a racing fan, you are like me. If you like the anime Initial D or any of that crazy drifting stuff, I would totally recommend this. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to the devs. This game's great. Thank you for making a racing game that I love. Bye.